Hey everybody, it's GEEK'D back again. This past weekend, did a little bit of game hunting on my own. Well, I should say on my own, with some family and friends as well. Anyways, I was out. We went to a couple of flea markets. Went out to play and trade up there in near the Cape and everything. Even checked out a couple yard sales. Didn't find too much at yard sales or anything like that. Nothing gaming related or anything like that. So, but anyways, while I was at the flea market, I did find a lot of little games and things like that. So I'll go ahead and get started with that. All right. While I was at the flea market, there was a guy selling just some old Atari games, 2600 games, things like that. I got all this little, I think it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games for roughly like maybe $3, $4, something like that. It was cheap. But anyways, a few of them I had, but I just grabbed them all in one shot, so I wouldn't have to think about which ones I did have or which ones I didn't have. So I went ahead and picked up Star Wars Empire Strikes Back for Atari 2600, which is a pretty good game. Picked up Venture on the 2600, another I thought pretty good game. I remember playing it a lot as a child, so it's pretty cool to pick it up again. Picked up another copy of Asteroids. I come across those quite a bit, but Mega Mania, and then another copy of Space Invaders. So what was cool about it though was he had a bunch of like manuals and stuff like that. So he told me I could just have the manuals for free, so I went ahead and picked those up. So I picked up a manual for baseball, a catalog. What's this? 45 games catalog. Some manual for some catalog game. I'm not sure. Anyways, the one for Asteroid, I didn't have that. Space Invaders manual. Ice Hockey. Mega Mania, another good one. Super Breakout. So that was kind of cool. Like I said, to get it for free, I wasn't gonna really cry about it or anything like that. So then at one of the yard sales, there was one thing game related. I picked up a loose copy of Mortal Kombat 2. I already have it, box complete, but it was there for like 50 cents. So I went ahead and grabbed it. Never know, somebody else needs it, so great trade bait, or whatever gift. So anyways, and then I was out at Play and Trade, and ended up picking up 2 NES games while I was there that I used to have in my collection. Nothing crazy or rare or anything like that, but I ended up picking up Defender 2 for the NES, and I picked up Bart Simpson, I believe, Krusty's Funhouse. Ugh, I can't even talk today. But anyways, both games, like I said, I needed for my collection, so I was, pretty stoked to get that. And then my sister had gone through some of my old stuff that I had left over at my mom's house, whatever, some old boxes. And I told her, just go through it, whatever you want, take it, whatever, that kind of thing. Anyways, and she went through it and found some old toys that were mine when I was a kid, which is pretty crazy. So she went ahead and like I said, while she was cleaning out boxes and things like that, looking for stuff, she found this one for me, Rocksteady, the Army one, which is pretty cool. And then I also found the Bebop. Didn't have any weapons or anything like that, but if I remember correctly, when I was a kid, I don't think I had weapons in the first place, so not a big deal. And then I also picked up, or I didn't pick up, she found Razar for me, which was pretty cool, from the I believe it was a movie star at once. So that was pretty cool. And then while I was over this weekend, I was over near Toys R Us. You probably all know already that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line, they got these classic lines that have all the classic figures that we grew up with, repackaged in original packaging. The only thing different I think about it is that it has like the little classics collection type of thing logo on it, just so collectors don't get mixed up from the originals to the reprints or whatever, but recarded ones. But anyways, but I have all 4 turtles already for this set, so it was kind of cool to pick up Rocksteady. So they just released this one, and the other one I'm missing. The only one I'm missing is right there, and that is Bebop. So hopefully I can pick up Bebop rather soon. That'll be kind of nice. So, but I looked through that whole store and I didn't see it. So unfortunately. And then some other pickups I had picked up last week, and I forgot some figure pickups was I picked up some old WWF Superstars figures still in boxes. So that was pretty cool. I picked up a Shawn Michaels. I picked up a Bret Hart. And then I picked up Mankind. The gentleman there had a couple other ones, but they were like, you know, ones that nobody really cares about. So I wasn't going to go crazy for it. So I didn't bother with it. So anyways, and then when I was out at a Goodwill this past week, you know, just looking, see what they had, whatever. Didn't find any games, but I did come across something, and I had seen a couple other people's little pickup videos and thought it was pretty cool. Just to throw up on a shelf, nothing crazy, nothing super rare or super expensive, but I actually found official N64 camera. So that was pretty cool. Go on the shelf for decoration. Nothing, you know, like I said, it's too special, but pretty cool. Also, this week while I was running around, I went to a local store in my area. It's a new little game store that's kind of opened up. It's like a little hole in the wall. Actually, I always stop by there and they're never open. Me and Johnny are always looking, and can never get a hold of this guy. But luckily on this day I swung by and I saw it was open, so I went in. And probably like 5 minutes later, who do I see but Johnny? So that was kind of funny that we both saw each other there. But I picked up a few games there. And I ended up picking up Indiana Jones for the NES. I didn't have that one. And Kirby's Adventure for the NES. I didn't have that either, so that was pretty good. I also picked up for the Super NES Mario's Preschool Fun, which I have never seen. I heard about it a couple times, but never seen it, so I picked it up. I know it probably isn't worth as much as what I paid for. I picked like $6, 6 and change, whatever, but I didn't have it, so I was like, I'll go ahead and pay it. And then I picked up F-Zero for the Super NES, which was nice. I didn't have that one. And I also picked up Fatal Fury, which wasn't too bad either. So, back to this past weekend. Like I said, running around. Went from flea market to flea market. The first flea market, didn't find nothing. The normal, you know, flea masters. They got the resellers, and they're out there, you know, gouging people, and their inventory doesn't move. Many of you probably, if you've gone down to flea masters, you already know that the inventory they have there, they're not selling stuff. It's just the same stuff you see there week after week after week, and that's just because they don't want to lower their prices to reasonable prices. They just want to make their top dollar, which I understand. It's a business, but at the same time, if you're not moving it, you're not making money. So, but that's my little rant right there. Kind of like Alpha Omega Sin, but not quite. Anyways, anyways, like I said, when I was out at the Ortiz flea market, usually Sundays is the day to go when you find stuff, whatever. But Saturdays usually isn't. But I went ahead and hit it up on Saturday. Wasn't a lot of booths open, not a lot of people there. But there was a gentleman in there with a couple of systems. He had a PS3, a couple PS2s, and I think a PS1 or whatever. He wanted crazy prices or whatever. But then he had some Super NES games. No system, but he had some games. And he was, at first, he wanted I believe 55 for three SNES games. But I actually ended up talking him down to 40. And normally, like I said, for three SNES games, $40, you're like, if it's average title, whatever, but you probably didn't get a great deal. But for these three, I really felt that I got a pretty good deal, especially since all three of these are complete in the box and in good condition. The boxes have very little wear and tear and anything on them. They're pretty great condition. The first one I picked up was Chrono Trigger. Yeah. Complete in box, inserts, everything, even the cardboard insert where the cartridge goes in, everything. It's complete box. The next one I picked up was Illusion of Gaia. It has a little bit of like old sticker residue. I believe these came from a Primetime video. Yeah, Primetime video sticker in the back. So I'll do a little finagling and get my little skills to get these stickers off, but I'll be able to get them off. And the last one, which I was pretty stoked to get, I already have 2 copies of this, so now I'm gonna have 2 copies extra to go ahead and trade off or sell or whatever. But to have a complete copy of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which is really cool. It's the Player's Choice one, but still, complete in the box. I'm not gonna complain. I've been looking for, like I said, I already had the Zelda: Link to the Past, but I didn't have the other 2. And I've been looking for a box for it, and there's been ridiculous prices for just to buy it, just to buy the box. I was looking at like $20 to $30 for just the box. So forget that. Anyways, so to find it in the box, yeah, I was pretty stoked about that. So that's pretty much it for my pickup videos for this week. The holidays are starting to come in, so it'll probably slow down a little bit in pickups, but I'll never completely stop. I like my my game hunts. It's all about the hunting. So, but anyways, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you like the video, go ahead and smack that like button. And thank you for watching.